All right, so our people, now so we did do. You're welcome to 2026, and God has been good with Radio Mayan Quine. Do you understand? All right, so this particular segment of the show, don't forget, because this segment is a segment that we talk about everything that has to do with what you are doing that you are not conscious of. We talk about it, we analyze it, and then we advise. That is how we normally do it, okay? So, last year was more or less interviews that we did in so many places. We even interviewed street boys, street girls, and all that. We had to listen to their story, and the same segment is also for debate. But for this year, we are adding another thing on top of that, which is we're going to be listening to the story of a lot of our brothers and sisters, our fathers, our mothers, who had done something that took them to Grigri. Obia or Grigri, Grigri then a prison. So we'll be talking about, what some of us are doing without even knowing that, hey, that thing can land us in prison. Do you understand? So please don't joke with this particular segment. This one, there's no joking. Well, without wasting time, I'm here with our solicitor. In Ghana, we call solicitor. In Nigeria, it's a solicitor. These are the people that fight for people's rights, fight for people's freedom, and all that. You understand? And he's going to introduce himself properly, and then from there we move, because you'll be hearing each segment, each of this episode, you'll be hearing different story, different criminality. Did you hear my grammar? We'll be talking to armed robbers, we'll be talking to kidnappers, we'll talk to people who can just say, for me, my heart, they get hot, if I knock you like this, you just die. We'll be hearing some of those stories. So no, I don't want to waste your time. We are going straight. All right, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Good, my brother. You're welcome again.
Thank you very much.
Yes, so our viewers are very ready to listen to, the story for today. Not just the story, how do we call it? Happenings or what? The criminal offense somebody committed and now is in prison. Because actually, these stories you are hearing is from different prisons in Nigeria, in Ghana, in which other country?
Burkina Faso, in Mali, Gambia,
exactly,
and many other African countries.
So these are the stories you will be bringing to share with us, and then we need to learn the lesson from here. Don't allow yourself to be used as a lesson. You better listen to other people's, matter here, and then you learn lesson and correct yourself. So you don't land there for us to come and use your story to now correct other people. Sit up very well. All right, my brother, please introduce yourself, and then we now get the story rolling.
All right, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes.
I remain Martin Omobude.
Okay, Martin Omobude.
Martin Omobude is my name.
Okay, then.
Yes, I'm the head of the Legal Aid Network.
Okay.
An organization that is primarily concerned with detainees in diaspora prisons that have no legal representation.
Wow.
Now, I'm also a media person,
okay,
a writer,
okay,
and also a publisher,
okay,
a news editor, anything that has to do with media and all of that.
Okay.
But basically, my major concern is about those people who have no legal representation. Some of these persons that we're talking about did not actually commit a huge crime. The degree of their crime, the gravity of the crime that took them to prison are very minute. They just got in there because they have no legal representation.
Okay.
Some of them did not learn lessons at all. Education, legal education or human rights education are not there. These are some of the things. And some are actually involved in the allegations that actually took them to prisons. So from wealth of experience, from one country to the other, from one prison to the other, we realized a lot of stories, which I could say bet one of my latest book, Why Marriages Are Failing Nowadays. Because from some of the things we gathered in prisons, we realized that a lot of some of these miscreants are from broken homes. Marriage is not by force.
Of course.
When the love is no longer there or the flair is no longer there. But the responsibilities and the proceed of that marriage is a must.
Correct.
So we realized that talking to people people and seeing a lot of things that happen, that some of these people are people who sometimes, even when parents are together, they are not even divorced. Yeah. There is no emotional attachment to education to their children.
Exactly.
These are some of the problems
parents
also.
Are so busy nowadays.
They are busy doing nothing because in the end, if you acquire a property that cannot be managed after your exit, you are suffered for nothing on planet Earth.
Oh my goodness.
So at the end of the day, you are busy 24 hours, no time for your child, no time for your daughter, no time for your son. You are giving them money, they want chocolate, they want... It's not about that. It is about the legacy that you will leave behind. It's about the knowledge. What do you impart into these people? This is very important.
Very important.
So a lot of parents, they know. So in our course of traveling from one place to from one country to the other, trying to see those who are in diaspora prisons and see what actually took them to prison, we realized that parents need a lot to do.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff to do. Yeah.
I said the home is the first school of learning. When this institution fails, society pays the tuition.
Of course. Did you hear that? Society pays the tuition.
Society pays the tuition.
And that is it. That is it. You know?
Yeah, because the primary institution, which is the home, has failed.
That is the thing.
That's why we have bandits.
Yeah, exactly.
We have banditry, we have kidnappers,
exactly.
we have armed robbers. Exactly. Because the home that's supposed to take care of their institution and channel them properly into the society have failed. Society is now paying the bill.
My goodness. All right, so get yourself ready. We're gonna go straight and hit the main, story for today. So today,
yes, we'll be talking about experiences and interaction with some of these prisoners.
Okay.
Now, I want to pick first and foremost the case of Ahmed Olajuwon.
Okay.
A true life story.
All right.
It was my office that handled that story in Ibadan. That handled that case in Ibadan.
Okay. What did Ahmed do?
Ahmed Olajuwon was charged for illegal possession of firearms.
Okay.
IP in Nigeria, like this. Even it's an international case, so to speak. Okay. What I mean internationally, the same title of the case is international. Illegal possession of firearms, anyway.
Okay.
So
so some of our people, hear the grammar here. Illegal possession of firearms, not the way get license. You go and buy gun. When they catch you, is it the way I'm laughing? My laughter no go down because it's a criminal offense. And some of these things we need to now talk about it. This is the show. This is the segment. You'll be having all this education. All right, let's go. So which means Ahmed got fire shoot.
It was not he didn't actually shoot. This is where the irony.
What I mean is he had the gun himself.
No, he didn't have the gun.
Oh, okay.
This is where the education is also going to come in the course of this interview.
It's very important.
Now, what happened?
Yes.
Is a I will call him it's a brigand.
Okay.
Those people who run after vehicles like what they call the agberos or the touts.
Yeah, in Nigeria they call them agberos.
They call them agberos in
Ghana
Nigeria.
we can call them mate. We can call them. You see when you go to Tema station, as soon as you get down, they say, hey, no one, that is the type of boy he's talking about here.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's go.
Now he loads vehicle at the park and all of that.
Okay.
This was in Lagos, in Motion to be precise.
Okay.
So on this fateful day, there was a clash between them. Struggle for supremacy, struggle for survival, and all of these things happened.
Yes.
Instead of him to quietly live there, you are not part of these people who were fighting. Even though there's a faction and you belong to a particular faction, it doesn't mean if you are looking for survival within legitimate means, I don't think there's any problem. But the problem here is that they are fighting which some of the boys used to do. Hey, we are there. In the Lagos, they will say, awa, bet. Those are the people who say, awa, bet. They are not there. They don't have anybody when things happen. He brought out his chest and was like a part of the group. And eventually, gun was shot along the line. Unlicensed gun was shot by one of the groups.
Wow.
Nobody actually died in the gunshot.
Okay.
But I think somebody sustained a kind of injury because it was a locally manufactured pistol.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Somebody was shot.
Okay.
All the groups were arrested.
Oh.
And the Nigerian factor or the African factor, this is not limited to Nigeria, but it's more prominent in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Police were arrested randomly. Both the innocent man and the guilty person or the supposed guilty person, all of them, if you cannot bail yourself, you are going to be the victim.
Yeah.
Some of the people were granted bail by being able to pay their way out of bail and all of that. This remaining set of people who could not get money to get themselves, they were charged to court. Oh. But incidentally, before they were charged to court, this young man and some other few persons were taken to SARS. Then the defunct SARS now, Special Anti-Robbery Squad, the deadly Special Anti-Robbery Squad that was eventually scrapped as a unit in the Nigerian Police Force, where he spent 3 months at the SARS custody.
Oh, wow. Anyway, if it's in Ghana now, that is behind the police bars. That's what they're talking about, you know. In Nigeria, we have a different years.
Yes, in a particular department.
Exactly.
So he was there for 3 good months. And the position of the law of Nigeria is very clear.
Okay.
The law says that when there's a radius of 48 kilometers within a court of competent jurisdiction, the person should be charged to court.
Yeah, okay.
Now, what usually happens is that sometimes they hide under the pretense of still doing investigation.
Yeah.
If you are doing investigation under normal circumstances, the best thing you do is to at least charge this person to court. Let the court decide his fate.
Exactly.
They wouldn't they would not release the person. The person will be. Some people spend in 6 months, 9 months, 1 year plus, from personal experience. At the point when once the head of the OC of SARS at Magon in Abeokuta, I had to petition. That was when I wrote a 18-page petition to the Inspector General of Police and the Assistant Inspector General of Police. In Alagbon and in Abuja. It became an issue seriously then. Because I found that they had open roof there at Alagbon in Abeokuta. Open roof where some people will be smelling their leg rotting where they were shot. SARS was as bad as that then.
And you know, we have this even in Ghana and other African countries.
Yes.
Where sometimes some of these criminals, when they catch them, put them behind the police bar, behind the bar where the police are. You know, some of them are there with wounds,
police detention,
with wounds, with sore and all that. You know, and the best thing is supposed to quickly let this person go to hospital for treatment and bring them. But some police station will not do that. They allow these people to be behind the bar with this sore, with this wound.
Smelling,
and the wound too is, some of the wounds become contaminated.
Yes.
And before you say that, you hear they are dying. Foolish they just allow these people to just die. They could have done something about it.
Even sometimes it does affect the other.
It will affect the other inmates.
Yes.
You know.
So some other detainees also at their custody.
Hey.
This is why in one of my books, RRR, Release, Rehabilitate, Reintegrate, I talked about recidivism. Recidivism is the context.
Your grammar too much. They break them down for my viewers.
Okay.
Now, wow. Check.
Recidivism is it talks in a simple term means that some people, after spending either years or months or in custody either of the police or prison, especially in prison, when they come out again, they commit another offense. What happened? Because they learn other bad things there, because they are not properly reintegrated or rehabilitated into the society. These are problems.
These are problems.
Yes.
These are problems. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
So now, yes, the story we are talking about, Ahmed Olajuwon. Ahmed Olajuwon, after 3 months, he was eventually charged to court. Okay. Because he could not provide the money that they were demanding. Okay. Huge amount of money. Okay. Very huge. Whereas the father doesn't have to submit. The father is a battery charger. Who based in Ibadan. He stays in Lagos to be doing his touting work. Agberu, garage boy and all of that. Now, for the purpose of information and also for the purpose of advice and message, you can also be a decent loader.
I like that. Okay.
You can be a decent loader. You stay in the garage, you have it's not advisable, but all jobs are jobs. Depends. Once it is legal, it is not injurious to other persons in the society. Once it does not incite the public. So once all of these things are not there, vehicle come in the garage, you assist the driver and loading, they give you your little, you make your daily, you go back home. There's nothing wrong with that. But some of them will go and become something rough. Some of them are even, they do all manner of things. So which is not good, because the day the hand of the law will catch you up, you're going to be a problem.
Now, I think our especially our boys, they mate. Drivers, listen. So today we are right at your door. Okay? Now, for some of you that are in Seko, Kaneshi, Devastation, Kaswa, you need to know that anything can happen and you need to be alert. Because sometimes you might say, okay, I'm doing my loading job, there's no problem, anything like that. But somebody else can come at you. Like this man, the story of this, our Ahmed is talking about right now. Ahmed happened to be at the wrong place do we say at the wrong place at the right time? Or at the wrong place at the wrong time?
Yeah, at the wrong time too.
At the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Now some of you see fight. That is what a lot of them do. But you see the other people are fighting. Now you see them, some of them that were even eating, they leave the food and they run to go there. And some won't even ask what happened. Yes. They join the fight.
Once they see they join the fight.
When you hear that maybe the person is speaking Chui or speaking and then okay, this is my countryman, you join the fight. You won't even know what caused the fight. Instead of going to separate the fight, you now go carry bottle. Yeah. Wah! Somebody's falling down and the person is dead. The moment the person is dead, what do you think will happen to you? Someone is waiting for you if you're in Ghana. If you're in Nigeria, we have a lot of great days waiting for you.
Agodi.
So, all those things. So that is the thing we are discussing right now.
Abolongo is there waiting for you.
Abolongo, you can even hear listen to the name of the prison.
Abolongo, is it not scary?
The name of the prison is even called Abolongo. You can imagine.
Kirikiri is there, Abolongo, Agodi. Yeah, they're out there waiting for you.
Man. So this is not the place we should be thinking of going. So I want us to talk about, the lesson you think our young guys that are loading cars in some of these truck stations, especially we're in Ghana, So what do you have to tell them? Because like I met now, it happened to be at this place at the wrong time where the gun was shot. And when the police came, it was him they pick up.
Yes, and some other
people. Did they pick any other? Okay, they picked some other.
Yeah, they picked some other people.
Okay,
they picked around. There were many that they picked. Okay. So in the process, some had money to pay themselves. Some had to settle. Even some innocent, they were not even the spectators of the fight were even picked.
Oh, can you hear this?
So that is the danger.
Some of you, when you see there's fight everywhere,
you go and beware.
They're even running with their phone. The moment they hear people are fighting, they run with their phone. Then they start videoing.
You can be a victim, yes.
They can pick you up even with their phone in your hand. Oh, no, Enyemi, I am not involved. I didn't fight. As long as you are around where the fight is going on, you are involved. These are the lessons we are bringing your way today. Ahmed was picked. Other people were picked. But unfortunately, Ahmed didn't have money to bail himself. It's always happening. Even in Ghana, it happens a lot. As I'm talking right now, there are a lot of people that are in prison that were picked up. Unfortunately, they didn't have money to bail themselves. Nothing. Bam! A prison. So, okay, so.
Eventually,
yes.
In summary, Ahmed spent 8 years and 10 months.
8 years.
8 years.
Not 8 months.
8 years and 10 months at Kirikiri.
My God.
Kirikiri medium prison.
And Ahmed did not shoot the gun.
No.
Listen to the story. He didn't shoot the gun, but it was around where the gun was shot. And he spent how many? 8
years and 10 months exactly.
Hey! Just because he didn't have money.
Yeah, because he didn't have money to settle from the initial stage.
Oh.
Although the difference between him and the other people that were arrested randomly is that his group, the boys, he was not actually fighting, but his group were properly identified as part of the people confronting another group, another Agberu versus Agberu.
Okay. So when they picked them up, others were able to sort themselves out.
The others were able to sort themselves. So the people that couldn't sort themselves out.
Oh.
But for the gunshot, they were now charged for conduct likely to cause breach of public peace.
Okay.
They were charged for illegal possession of firearms, and they were charged for attempted murder.
Oh wow!
Because somebody was shot. Eventually, the gun made somebody. The person did actually that a lady.
Oh wow!
Where they were dragging it's not me. Wow. There was a gunshot along the line. A locally manufactured pistol.
God.
They were charged for a conduct likely to cause breach of public peace, attempted murder, and illegal possession of firearms. Illegal possession of firearms is a capital offense in Nigeria. Even in Ghana, illegal possession of firearms is also a capital offense in Ghana. But in Ghana, they were able to separate it.
Okay, in Ghana, they are able to
separate it. The law of Ghana says that, like those people, the law in the Republic of Ghana recognizes the fact that if you are a local hunter, that yes, when they look at the nature of the gun you carry, is it a sophisticated gun? Is it a gun that, are you a hunter? Can you identify yourself with a local vigilante and all of these things? So they were able to separate their own properly. So when you are charged, the nature of how they do their things in law in Ghana, since I started going to court here and started going to stations and prisons and all of that, I see that their things is relatively different from ours. In some cases, they do their preliminary investigation to determine the release of that person. With his involvement, the nature of the gun that he was alleged to have and all of that. And then they write to Ministry of Justice. The Ministry of Justice will be able to say, oh, we advise on this and that. Which is also very similar in Nigeria anyway, but there's a little difference from my personal observation. I've seen that. I think when it comes to investigation here, their investigation is a little bit different. They are a little bit, I'm not trying to say, they are more professional.
Detailed.
More detailed, professional. There are things, though they still monetize, but are not as monetized as Nigeria.
Oh, okay. I hope you understand the drama.
Not as monetized as that of Nigeria, because in Nigeria, you know, one of the problems we have in Nigeria is that we have the CPC and the CPA. Criminal Procedure Acts and Criminal Procedure Code. As one applicable in the north, as one applicable in the south. In the north, what happens is that when a crime is committed and is reported before the police go before the magistrate in order for them to do consultation, legal consultation, and put heads together in order to prepare the person's charge. It makes it easier in the north. But in the south, once police can see a coconut in your hand and say it's head. It's human head. If you cannot defend yourself, no, if you cannot settle yourself, and eventually they take you to court from there, they will charge you for murder.
Oh, wow.
And conspiracy to commit murder. It's in Nigeria that you see stealing, conspiracy to commit stealing, you see theft, you see attempted stealing in the same stealing matter. Each of these things has their prices. But
you see why you are not supposed to put yourself into trouble.
Yes.
Because you see, when you normally human beings, you don't understand what freedom is all about until you find yourself in prison. Me, I've gone to prisons to visit the inmate. I've not been a prisoner. Do you understand? But I've gone to prison to visit prisoners. Do you understand? Even in Ghana, I've gone to Nsawam to visit Nigerian prisoners and things like that. And some of them will tell me, say, oh, loaded. Let me tell you, my dear, freedom. Look at freedom. If you have freedom, you will always be thanking God. Right now, you see this place, this is our world. You wake up, you are always, the 4 walls here is your world. You know, it's so sad. Some of them are like, I remember when I was out there, I was free to have a woman. I was free. But loaded, so you don't know what freedom is all about. You are here, and some of you will be talking. Me, my heart is so difficult. If you get me angry, I can't do anything. I can't even kill. Be here and talking anyhow. When you find yourself in prison, that is when you realize that, hey, God has done you well. God has done you well. Do you understand? So please, some of these things we need to really know. That even finding ourselves around where people are fighting, okay? If they are going around, you are supposed to go and separate the fight, and not to go and start videoing, okay? Or not to even stand and be looking, and some people run as soon as they go. Who are the people fighting? Maybe Ewe and Chui, and maybe you are an Ewe person. You join the Ewe side, you start fighting. Do you know why they are fighting? You don't even ask why they are fighting.
You don't even know.
You are joining the fight. You don't even know the bottom line. And before you sit there, you strike somebody down. The person is dead. Now, those who caused the fight are even free. Now they go come carry. You have to live. You see, this particular segment of the show, there's a lot of lessons that we are going to.
Let me even digress a little bit now from this for the purpose of lesson.
Okay, my dear.
I remember when we were in primary school.
Yes, my dear.
When we are coming back, some people used to pluck orange. Orange that belongs to one man that is close to our primary school. In those days, you can remember when small children.
Okay.
Now, because I was brought up by a father who is so disciplined. who doesn't want the children to get involved in anything, any activities. So that discipline is in me. That training is there that you don't get involved in any crime.
Yeah.
So we're all going. As we were passing through, we're going back home after closing for the day.
Yeah.
So they started plucking the orange. So while they were plucking the orange, we were a group. They all know all of us are going back home.
Yeah.
So the owners of the orange just rushed out. Immediately rushed out. All of them ran.
Whoa.
I stood there. After all, I'm not a thief. After all, I'm not plucking orange with them. I was the one that they seized my school bag.
Oh wow! Did you hear that?
They took my father's influence and name because they know him, my village, and he's a respected man.
Oh!
They said this man cannot be involved in it. So that they now called them. There's no phone those days. Went, called the people, and then they said they called some people in our village, in our quarters, to send them to release my bag. That's how they released my bag that day. What is the lesson here? The lesson: don't be found in wherever criminal activity is going on. Leave there immediately.
It's true. It's true.
When they want to start plucking the orange under the orange, the best thing is for me, since I'm not going to be involved, to leave. Because I even told them I'm not even eating. If they pluck the orange, I'm not going to take. Don't give me. But I stood there. And they're plucking. So when the moment they saw they saw the owners coming from family stuff like that. All of them, so I'm an innocent man. I was one that my school bag was seized.
So much lesson. So much lesson.
So and don't be involved in any place where crime is being committed.
Exactly. And then secondly too, do you know, even in the market,
yes,
there's so much fight in the market and all that. Sometimes you are going to buy something. A lot of women do this in the market. You are going to buy something, and all you have to do is, Madam, how much is this? Maybe she will tell you the price, and just for you to bargain. So a lot of women are by heart in the market though. I hope you are listening to us. You better listen. Some of them, just for you to bargain, maybe you can say, okay, the thing is 50 shillings. And you are like, okay, why not 20 or 30? Yeah, straight anger. They become very frustrated, they become very angry, and they will start insulting you straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. And you're supposed to be a wise person. When you see that just for you to bargain, bargain the price the woman gave you, is making the woman crazy. The right thing to do is walk and live quietly. But some of the buyers too, they will also start.
Yes. Now, even here, it's better.
Okay.
If you have stayed in places like Ibadan,
yes,
what we call Ibadan Bombele people, that's indigenous.
Okay.
Ibadan.
Okay.
You price something. Tomato.
Yes.
And tomato only 500. Yeah. The other one who wants to buy, the buyer will now say, for me 20.
Yeah.
The seller will now say, meaning you for pack them for free. As you you left us out your house to come and be stealing. What I'm selling for 50, you are telling me that. Then some of them who also don't have sense. Another problem. Which means your father, great grandfathers are all criminals. Now, before you know, fight to assume from them. Instead of when they now reach there, you walk away.
You walk away.
Yes. And even you who is also selling, why must you? He said 30. If you are not selling, you keep quiet. No. Sorry, I'm not selling for
exactly.
It's 50 or nothing. So these are some of the things that brings problem that people should run away from.
Exactly.
Before you know, the landing station. Assault. Occasioning harm.
And that one too, when they start that fight like that in the market, other women too, they leave their thing.
Yes.
They leave their market and they are coming.
Yes.
To watch.
No, you see, in Nigeria,
yes,
police has a right
to
arrest the two of them even when they are not invited.
Whoa!
The law is called AFRI.
Okay.
Yes. In AFRI, police has a right to arrest 2, 3, 5 people who are misconducting themselves, who are causing breach of public peace. So they will charge all of them for AFRI. Now, no complainants.
Wow!
The state is the complainant.
Man! Oh, wow!
In this particular matter. So that is why you must be one educated.
Yes.
Know what to do, what to say, when to say it, and then where to be at a particular point. Don't be in the. If you see that things are happening that you don't like, walk away quietly from that place.
Exactly. Did you hear this? You meet anything, be it at the station, in the market, along the road, even inside trotro, inside the bus. Now they are there. Men can cause fight.
Yes.
The conductor, they cause fight, even to give balance.
When we were going for Ahmed Olajuwon's case,
yes,
we met another person in their prison.
Yes.
Who happens to be a Beninois.
Yes.
There were two people. One is a Beninois, one is a Nigerian.
Okay.
They were conductors. What happened that day? He was loading from Oshodi to Mile 2.
Yes.
So when they got to this place, Sele, the guy alighted from the vehicle. He said, "Give me my balance."
Yeah.
Lo and behold, the guy say, argument just started. And conductor said, "Oh, you don't know me. You don't say gave the guy a blow on the face." The guy was on suit. The guy fell down. Before you know it, they let them rush into the hospital. The driver moved, and the Okada people started chasing him.
Wow!
They caught the conductor, brought him to the scene of the incident. Eventually, the guy gave up.
Hi!
And the guy
died.
He died, and it's from a wealthy family.
They
were ready to do that case. As I'm talking to that guy, she's still in prison. As at the time we met him, he has already spent about 18 years. This was around
oh my goodness,
around the year 2012. He has already spent 18 years at that time. Because those people were ready to do the case. So they were now playmates in Kirikiri Medium Prison in Lagos there. I met people. So we heard a lot of story. So at the end of the day, Ahmed was charged. Ahmed was being unlucky too. Several lawyers collected money from him. They didn't tell him the truth. They would do it halfway and all of that until somebody brought the father to our office in Ibadan and told, because I used to do live radio TV programs, that we have these people legally who can assist you and all of that. That's how the father met us. And I went to Lagos. When I got to Lagos, I realized that even during the NSAS matter, the file was already burnt. And the matter was concluded at Justice Opeso's office.
Wow. Okay.
So finally, he got his freedom. Hallelujah. But after 10 years. And those 10 years was on remand or waiting trial.
Please.
See, there's another thing I would want to beg members of the public.
Yes.
Let us work collaboratively. If you are not in the field, support us financially. How? What do I do? I am proposing something international which I'm working towards. I've written proposals. I want people to support us. Why?
Okay.
Those people who spent 15 years on a waiting trial in a crime that even if they are convicted, they spend 1 year should be compensated by the system. They've wasted their life. They've wasted anything. They are suffering not the crime they commit, but an ineptitude of a system.
Exactly.
And it is justiciable. We can fight it, but we need their support.
I like that. Well, our viewers, this is the first story, and you see us the same time next week. I hope you are learning. Wherever there's any fight or something, and there's commotion and things, that's not the time to go and stand and be looking what is happening. And then when the police come, you are involved. You cannot say, I'm not the one fighting and things like that. So you better learn. See you the same time next week. That is the lesson from this particular story. But next week, hear another story from us. And what do we say? We love you. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.